Hey there kids, welcome to our exciting adventure into the world of verbs. Today, I'm super excited to dive into the world of verbs with you. Verbs are like the superheroes of our sentences, always ready to spring into action and make our words come alive. Verbs are action-packed words that make our sentences come to life. They add energy and excitement to our language, making everything we say more dynamic and interesting. Ready? Let's jump right in. We're going to explore different types of verbs and see how they work in our sentences. So, what exactly is a verb? Have you ever wondered why some words seem to make things happen in a sentence? Well, verbs are words that show actions, states, or occurrences. They are the words that tell us what someone or something is doing, feeling, or being. They're like the engines that drive our sentences. Without verbs, our sentences would just sit there, not doing anything at all. Let's start with action verbs. These are the verbs that show what someone or something is doing. Action verbs are all about movement and doing things. They are the words that get us up and moving, like run, jump, dance, and sing. For example, words like run, jump, dance, and sing are action verbs. Can you think of any other action verbs? Maybe swim, climb, or play? Imagine a cartoon character running around the screen. That's an action verb in action, showing us exactly what's happening. That's an action verb in action. Now let's move on to another type of verb. Next up, we have linking verbs. These verbs are a little different from action verbs. Linking verbs are a little different. They don't show action, but they link the subject with more information about the subject. They don't show action, but they link the subject with more information. Think of them as the glue that holds sentences together, connecting the subject to a description or more details. Think of them as the glue that holds sentences together. Without linking verbs, our sentences would fall apart and not make much sense. Examples of linking verbs are am, is, are, was, and were. These words help us connect the subject to more information. So if I say the cat is fluffy, is the linking verb that connects cat to fluffy. It tells us more about the cat. See how it works? Linking verbs help us add more details and descriptions to our sentences. Now let's talk about helping verbs. These verbs are also known as auxiliary verbs. Helping verbs or auxiliary verbs team up with main verbs to give us more details about when an action happens. They are like the sidekicks to the main verbs, providing extra information. Words like have, has, had, will, and shall are helping verbs. They work together with main verbs to tell us more about the action. For example, in the sentence, she is running, is helps the main verb running to tell us what's happening right now. It gives us more details about the action. Cool, right? Helping verbs add more depth and detail to our sentences, making them more informative. Alright, let's put it all together with a fun sentence. We'll use action, linking, and helping verbs to create a complete picture. How about, the excited dog is jumping over the lazy cat. This sentence has it all. Here, is our helping verb, and jumping is the action verb. Together, they tell us what the dog is doing right now. Can you spot the verbs now? Look closely and see how they work together to make the sentence complete. Great job, you're getting the hang of it. Verbs are super important because they tell us what's happening in a sentence. Remember, verbs are super important because they tell us what's happening in a sentence. They are the words that bring our sentences to life and make our stories interesting. Whether it's action, linking, or helping, verbs make our stories and conversations exciting and clear. They are the building blocks of our language. Thanks for learning about verbs with me today. I hope you had as much fun as I did. Keep practicing and you'll be a verb master in no time. The more you practice, the better you'll get at spotting and using verbs. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more fun educational videos. See you next time. Keep learning and having fun.